is so wonderful.
Okay, so you're probably wondering, what just happened in my recent video? Let me explain first what happened, then I'll explain the creature that just popped in. So basically what happened was that Mr. Hopps and Entity were just walking for some unknown reason. They didn't seem to notice that it was going to be nighttime, but as soon as they were going back home, they soon realized that they got themselves lost in a very tall forest, with very large and tall trees. After a few minutes had passed, they still haven't found their way out, and soon after, they decided to take a break from the walking they did before they got lost. During their break, Entity swore he saw something in the trees, but didn't think much of it until he went farther to see what he saw. Then he sees a very large creature pop out of the tall trees, walking. Entity was both confused and traumatized by the creature. The creature had a very large mouth that extends down. It also had very large arms that go all the way down to the ground, but the creature seems to have no legs and just have a spirit occupation by the very large tail, and due to its large size, it was very visible and can be easily seen in a farther distance. After only a few seconds of looking at the creature, Entity noticed the creature looks a bit similar. He looks at Mr. Hopps, who is exhausted, then back at the creature. The creature and Mr. Hopps seem to have similar ribbon bows, but the ribbon bow on the creature seems to be very small and looks very tight. They also seem to have the same bunny ears, but the creature has very tall ears that stretch out, like if trying to blend in with the trees. Entity was very suspicious about this, but he also felt a bit uneasy and thinks he should try and not investigate whatever this tall creature is. At the end, he grabs Mr. Hopps' arm and leaves out of the forest, not wanting to know what will happen to both of them if the creature saw them. Mr. Hopps then told Entity what happened or what's going on, but Entity didn't answer, not wanting to talk about what he just saw. He told Mr. Hopps that they'll just take another route. Mr. Hopps was still unsure but agrees. A few hours later, Mr. Hopps and Entity made it back home. Entity was still traumatized and still confused, while Mr. Hopps was still exhausted but a bit confused and worried. Entity was a bit uneasy about this and hopes he'll never see the creature again. Now, this is the creature in my recent short. His name is the Opener. He seems to only appear at nighttime, and where he lives is in a forest with large trees, bushes and grass, nothing else. When it turns nighttime, the creature would wake up and begin to grow tall, and that's how Entity was able to see it, due to it being very tall and noticeable. The only information I only got from the creature is wide open mouth, large ears, a type of spirit ghost occupation, very visible to see even in a far distance. It also makes lighting. Well, now we know what happened and what this creature is. Now we have to know how all of it happened, by the beginning of not getting it to after getting it, and the transformation. All of the creatures and infections started with Robin. Not his real name, because he doesn't want anyone to know his real name. So I'm just naming him as Robin. He got bored because he hasn't been around in 3 years, and it's been very boring for him. Then he thought of an idea. Now, this is where the creatures and infections are appearing apparently. He would hire Hitman to kill Mr. Hopps in some way possible, and he would even get one of his own infection red shot to try and infect him. The reason why he did this was because since he can't get a lot of creatures and infections with just one Mr. Hopps, so when he did assist someone to kill Mr. Hopps, he is just attempting to just knock him out in any way possible. Once Mr. Hopps has been knocked out or got the red shot infection, the infection would just spread only the face area. Robin would pull out his hypodermic needle and would pull out blood out of him, and soon after, Robin would disappear, leaving Mr. Hopps knocked out or leaving him with the infection still spreading. Only a few hours later, Robin comes back with a test tube and the hypodermic needle. Mostly when he tries to find Mr. Hopps, he would normally find him in the nursery room. Once he finally finds him, he would put his hypodermic needle into the test tube and pull whatever he mixed into. he would always first duplicate Mr. Hopps because Robin somehow has the ability to duplicate someone else into doppelgangers. After doing so, Robin takes the doppelganger somewhere where no one would find him. Then after taking the doppelganger, he would inject the hypodermic needle inside of it, and would walk at a far distance to just watch the transformation. And that's how the infections and creatures started appearing. Hopefully, this might help you understand about my recent video or short I made. Thanks for watching. Before ending this video, when Mr. Hopps gets infected, can he see Robin? No, because like I said, the infection infects only the face area, in which red shot is made out of blood from Mr. Hopps, in this case, the blood is red and black. So when it starts infecting Mr. Hopps, it only infects the face area and will spread very quickly. So why can't he see Robin? Well, because since it's infecting him, the very first place the creature infects is the eyes. So when the infection started spreading, it infects the eyes, making them very red and swollen. So that's why he can't see Robin when he is getting infected.